بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار آتنا من لدنك رحمة وهب لنا من أمرنا رشدا يا الاسم اسماء مرحوما وتفرقنا من بعده مقسوما ولا تجعل فينا ولا بنا ولا بيننا شقيا وحروما. Almighty Allah God, teach us what benefits us and also benefit us with what you have taught us. Almighty Allah, we have come before your presence. Please grant us your favor, wisdom, patience, and positive, and bestow your mercy upon us. Whatever we do, lead us in the right direction and make us successful in all of our undertakings. In your mighty name we pray. وَلَقَانْتُ دَعْوَانَا أَنْ الْحَمْدُ لِلَّهِ رَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ.
Thanks to Sheikh for the powerful prayer. And we go straihtly to brother Masakwe to do us the welcome remarks.
Alright, good morning, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of all of us at Nextgen Creators Bootcamp and our partner, Mohammed Foundation, I want to take this time to wholeheartedly welcome you all to our closing day and certification program. So today is the day that we honor all of our participants for their hard work, their dedication, and their eagerness to learn. So you all are welcome to this occasion. Enjoy yourself, be free, relax, and we will be wholeheartedly here to serve you in case you need our assistance. The washroom is there. If you want to go to the washroom, feel free to call all of us, any of us, and we will come to you to assist you. Once again, welcome to the Nextgen Bootcamp program in collaboration with Mohammed Foundation. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary. Like he said, welcome. Okay, we go to the introduction of the program, and this will be done by me, the home Wednesday for this program. This program, like I said initially, is the final closing convocation of these trainers or these trainees who went through a hard weeks of training, and today they are marking the end of skills that they gained through the weeks we were available here, both under the rain and under the sun. And today marks the closure of this. So this program is going to be very unique with this agenda. We will be recognizing our guests and especially invited dignitaries who are among us, and we will hear from our partners, Sheikh Mohammed Foundation. Initially we told you from the orientation up to today, they were the proud sponsor of this year's program, so we collaborated with them. And today this coming to a success, it is through their efforts. Okay, we want to get some highlights from the training, and we will get some demonstration from those that we train, those skills that we imparted to the youth. They will demonstrate to you people so that you will be able to see the reality of what was taught. And then we will have a guest speaker who will be talking to our participants and all of us who are here. And by the grace of God, he will soon be in. And then we will get a few remarks and know how to go through the process one part or another. So not to waste much of the time, these are just some of the introductory part of this program, and they mark the closure of our activities for the students. Welcome and welcome. So we will go strictly to all the recognition of guests. and this will be done by our chef, Mr. Sorry, okay, that's the
now 1,000 US pounds. Prepare. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is a very unique program, but very much impactful. Because anything that has to do with the youth in this country, it is very, very necessary and important. Given the fact that we in this country do not make that much opportunities available to the youth, and the little that is available also require money, and all the youth are having that kind of privilege, opportunity to afford the ones that are affordable, even though they might have high inspiration, aspiration, motivation, and ambition. To organize such a program is actually a good thing in place, which that could be continuous and then youth benefit from. Having said that, the program is complete, and we thought otherwise that we will have this ceremony today, a very miniature type of ceremony, and also we have thought to invite people that are also very, very important to us, symbolic, and also the role model. On the list of those guests, we have our sister Edu Asakwe Ebu, who is an entrepreneur, also a resident of the United States, from this country, part of you, and having to see her here, we hope will inspire some of the members that are here today. And next to him, we are waiting for the former Associate Justice, Councillor Cabinet Ahmed Janet. He also is an Liberian role model, and he has been invited based on our relationship and friendship. Him and Co, he represents to many young people in this country, and particularly the Muslim community. We are still waiting for him. The woman is that he had a engagement today. He had to cancel some of them and try to be here at least. It's going to be for half an hour. So I'm just trying to get him to know how far he is. So basically, these are our two guests, and I'm sure you have seen the reason behind their presence here today. Thank you very much.
Okay. I think the Sheikh says so much. So we're supposed to give him a hand of applause more than this. Thank you. You know, at least we have heard our guests, by the grace of of God, the guest speaker was going to be here. And as such, he has a very powerful message for us today. So we will go through one item after the other. So now we want to hear from our partners. You know that they are extremely well from the onset of the program up to present. We're all in the rain, we're all in the sun. There's no sun that's shining during the rain season. And as such, it made it their effort to be here every day up to today's closure. So every problem we were in together, and all successes, we're also sharing those success stories. So thank you to our partners. Now we will call on Sheikh Akibu. We'll hear from our partner. Sheikh, it is up to you.
Thank you. Well, we are partners of King Mohammed, King Mohammed VI of the Kingdom of Morocco. He was a man, or he is a man who has been seriously concerned with some of the comments, some of those things that people say against Islam. And because of that, we convened a meeting in Morocco, where we were invited from Liberia. We attended. And the purpose of the meeting actually was something to dwell on the misconceptions of Islam by non-Muslim and members of non-Muslim community, not only in Liberia, but the world over. When you come to Liberia for the first time, you may not see the Muslims as they are. Because what people say about them is by far not the reality of Islam. Say Muslims do not even understand their own religion. And you find them doing those things that will make you to feel that what they are saying, they are right. But actually, that is not the truth of Islam. So, we are here as we were impressed by those kind of statements. When we came to Liberia, we established a bench of the foundation of Mohammed VI of Morocco to not only interpret the Holy Quran to our youngsters and to members of the Islamic community, but to also those who have not really grasped the reason for the penetration of Islam in Liberia. Today is one of those days that we count on the blessings of Islam in Liberia. Since the establishment or the establishment of the Liberian
state, Muslims have been recognized in this country, and they have been in their own quota of development in the country. We are really impressed by the youngsters who came from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia to join hands with us to work together to teach or to train our youngsters who are coming up, the next generation. If you can see from the board, you have next generation creators. Sorry. These people are also in line with our establishment in Liberia as member of the organization that convened the meeting in Morocco that we attended. See, we have been hearing about computers that have been established, have been invented, and then those things that we see, the computer always cater to, are today different from what these youngsters came to us for us to work together, to collaborate, to teach some aspect of the computer that has not been really taught in the Nigerian community. And we embraced them, and we decided that we will work together to promote training of our youngsters who will be in a position to impact other youngsters that will be coming up in Liberia. There are things that we saw here, we are really not too in line with the present day computer education we see in Liberia or we learn in Liberia. There are things that when you are introduced, you will see that this is a different approach of the computer training. You see. So with that, we decided to have 1 week reception or even more, so that when this coincided with the so-called demonstration that was going to take place in Liberia, or in Monrovia, let me put it that way, we decided to extend the time a little further to a week and some days. So today is the day that we have decided to celebrate what we have taught the youngsters and what they have gained in the collaboration. So with that, we want to inform you that even though you see the white hairs on our chins and on our heads as gray hairs, we are also impressed by the learning or by the training that we were able to get from here. So you'll be hearing from the students some of those things that are really interesting, and we are just promoters of youth development that has come to us in Liberia through this collaboration. So with this, we want to end the coming of our guest speaker, Government Justice Permanent Janet, who will also really appreciate the effort made by this collaboration. So, without going further than this, we would like to end our thanks from those that spoke before me, and then from those that listened to the speech they did. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you. Okay, thank you so much. He's the Vice President of this foundation. By position is official here. And the President of this foundation is now well. Pray that God grants him speedy recovery.
Amen.
The team members on the table, they are all big people. This program today that we are into, we work in collaboration with Sheikh Kawadi, and this is the Secretary, Sheikh Dukle. So just by a little recognition for you who are here to be able to really know the hard table. Our guest speaker will soon be here 8 minutes away, and by the grace of God, when he comes, we're going to welcome him. Thank you, and thank you again. So, we will call on our brother, Mr. Masakwe, to give us some highlights on the training. You know, this is not our first time. We have been conducting series of trainings and other things, and as such, so he will enlighten us on some of those things that we have been doing, those that we did, and in the future, those things that we are expected to be doing for the best of us. So, not to waste much time, Mr. Masakwe.
All right. So once again, good morning, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our closing the program. Nextgen basically was founded with the youth in mind. So me as a young person that understands the struggle that young people face in this country, I thought it wise to come up with something that we can be able to empower ourselves, right? So we started Nextgen last year, June 2025, when my brother and I, Mr. Samuel Dablo, we sat down after I presented the ideas to him, and then he welcomed the idea, he embraced it, and straightforward we went into, bringing those ideas into reality, right? So we first started with organizing digital skills training at the Oulema side, where we trained up to 50 young people last year from the Oulema group, and it was a resounding success. So please, with a standing ovation, before our guest speaker, let's give you a round of applause. Councilor Kabili Janet, you're welcome, sir. Welcome, sir. Please, you can have a seat. So, like I was saying, we trained up to 15 young people last year, and when they came out from the Nextgen Bootcamp, some of them were able to establish their own brand, I know a lady who was selling pizza. Now she does her own customization of the boxes for the pizza. And I also know a guy who also started graphics, videos, website, and all of that, right? So we also extended to Bond County, where we train close to 30 youths at the Bond County Youth Center, collaborating with the Ministry of Youth and Sports. So this is the 3rd edition of the Nextgen Bootcamp, and inshallah we are going to continue empowering more young people in this country. If you read our slogan, it says, empowering the next generation of creators in Liberia. So this program is meant for your university students, someone who is still in high school, those who have graduated and don't know what to do next. This program is going to help you, to give you a sense of direction on how to build yourself up, to become your own boss, or to become marketable or useful to society. There are so many things you can do in the digital space that some of us don't know about, which Nextgen has come to Liberia to be able to create that opportunity for young people to strive and be able to have the skill where they can excel in different areas. So inshallah, the goal of Nextgen is for us to be able to establish a practical university. As we all know, in our country, Liberia, it's all about going to a university, getting your traditional degree, and then that's it. We want to create an environment where the young people can graduate with both the traditional degree and then have skills, right? So if I have a traditional degree and I'm job hunting and I cannot get one, I can create one for myself using the skills that I have. So that's what Nextgen is all about. So our vision and our goal, inshallah, is to establish a practical university where young people can strive and be able to get the skills, the necessary skills or marketable skills that they need in today's world, right? So we are asking Allah, and we are looking forward to more partnership, more sponsoring of this program, because we cannot do it on our own. Just as our partner Mohammed VI Foundation has done for us, is they saw this vision, this dream that we have. They see that this is actually a great initiative. They step forward to sponsor the entire program. So we are looking forward to more collaboration, more sponsorship, and not just on local-based only. One of our visions is to actually go to all of the counties in Liberia and train the young people with marketable skills to become their own boss. So tell a friend about Nextgen. We are coming and we are going to continue this program for as long as we are still alive, to eradicate some of the disadvantages that we have when it comes to digital skills, or to help our young people to be able to gain these skills where they can become their own boss. So our website is going to be ready soon. We will publish the website and then send the link to the group where you get to know everything about Nextgen. You can collaborate with all of us, and we will be happy to work with you. So before I leave, I just want to make this known. I want to recognize my brother sitting there, Mr. Oulema, our web designer. Mr. Samuel Dado is our computer scientist, and I am Mohammed S. Massacre, the founder of Nextgen Creators Bootcamp. Thank you all for coming, and congratulations once again to all of us.
Thank you. I like the fact he said that we are doing this in order to help our youth with practical skills after they have gained other knowledge. So you have to come, and we are strictly into practical. All of our participants who attended, we don't actually have notes. To say we gave them notes, because if you give the person notes, they want to rely on that and sit back and say, I will study later. This one I can read and do this. But when you come to us, we demonstrate the skills. We all do them together. So you practice and you keep your own notes. So if there is a place that is not clear to you, you ask questions, we clarify, and you write. So all of us who came, there is no notes that we say this is the note. You have to study this before we go through this. You have to do that. And so it was something that will take you through the way. And if we see that most of our participants are not getting the materials, we do a recorded video, also review to them and send in our groups. So thank you, Jonathan, thank you so much. All right, so we have some of our students who we took from the group. Even though all of them graduated with these skills, but they chose to say, we want to represent our friends, present some of those things that we learned to our distinguished guests so that they can see and be able to also carry the name of Nextgen and also Mohammed VI for this kind of opportunity they provided us. So as such, they said we should include them into the program that they will be able to demonstrate some of those skills that they acquired for us to be able to go through this program with a resounding success. So not to waste much of the time, we want to call on Oulema too and Friday to please come forth and demonstrate to us those skills that you learn during these 2 weeks, present to us. So we will take down our agenda a little so that they can project and demonstrate from there. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome you guys to our guest. Before I introduce myself, let me say this please. I want to take this moment to appreciate all of the organizers, the visionary behind this unique, innovative initiative, Nextgen Creators Bootcamp 2026, in collaboration with Mohammed VI Foundation. Clap for the people now. My name is Oulema. I'm a Liberian and an entrepreneur. I run a business, a travel agency. We are located on Asmo Street, directly opposite Air Company. As Oulema travels, we issue tickets for all airlines. We bring them out of the world. We help to process the visas. We as well help to do cargo clearing and forwarding. We can help to carry on the airport, referred to that as airport shelter. In case you buy a ticket, you don't have the means to get a transport, to get on the airport, to be a check-in on time. We can provide that service. You say, but why are you saying all these things? Because I'm an entrepreneur. And as an entrepreneur, whatever you have given an opportunity, you make use of it to the fullest. Okay? So now, allow me to go to the main purpose why we are gathered. So the main, it is truly a privilege among prestigious, innovative, smart, intelligent colleagues of mine to be selected to be a key presenter for this particular edition of Nextgen Creators Bootcamp 2026. My name is Oulema, like I said, CEO of Oulema Travels. It is a privilege. Let's go up. Let's go up. So I was informed by my dearest brother, Mohammed, of this unique initiative. And as an entrepreneur, I always try to utilize the opportunity of learning new skills, whatever time available. So when we got here at Nextgen, we were taught 3 basic courses. We were able to exploit the aspect of computer fundamentals, the aspect of content creation, and that of web design. I'm going to understand through the 7 days intensive training that many of us that have smartphones, we just been somehow wasting our data, wasting our time. But then Nextgen made me to realize that when you know what it takes to have a smartphone and get on internet and have these icons, these applications on your phone, that is ChatGPT, YouTube, and all other applications, trust me, you'll not be sending them to your house and just be idle. Are you listening? So, on the fundamental, computer fundamental, we were able to learn the basic skills that has to do with sending mails, letters, invitations to 50 persons. It can be your colleagues, it can be your friends, your comrades, but just simple means, very effective, very efficient, and on time. One of those days where you wanted to send invites to 30 persons, you have to sit down on your computer or sit down, take a paper, take a pen, and you write down those words one by one, write down those things one by one. Well, as time is going and money has been spent, but then with the help of our facilitators from day one of this training, we were taught how to utilize Microsoft Word, creating a letter, right? And sending this letter or invite to all of our friends, be it 100 in numbers or 200, just by simple instructions and command, right? And another thing that we learned is, if you don't know how to compose, to write letters, to get articles, you can as well use that your ChatGPT. I wish I knew this, but it's not this. You can as well use your ChatGPT, giving the prompts and instructions to this particular app to construct a better, a classic, a clean, unique, a professional prompt for whatever article you intend to write. Take for example, I'm an entrepreneur. I want to do marketing on my page, be it on Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, TikTok. I don't need to sit down to be thinking, how am I going to write this? No. I have learned through this edition that I get to go on my computer or take my smartphone, I can be ready or the restaurant having dinner or breakfast, and just give this prompt to ChatGPT. Hey, composting this caption for Halima's travels. And in no time, it will give me exactly as I asked, and even try to enhance what I'm trying to convey out there. Mind you, many people may think that ChatGPT will help you to make you lazy. I remember those days when I was still in high school, they say people they can spam. But it's only a smarter person that can be able to spam. Because the truth being told, the answer will be right in front of you. For the fact that you don't know it, you cannot spam. So ChatGPT didn't just come to make you lazy. Instead, it comes to enhance your creativity. It comes to enhance the innovative aspect of you. It comes to help you to improve on whatever aspect of that content creation that is within you. Right? Sure. 1 minute, please. So let me give you a typical example of my practical work. The team practical work, right? One of the key things that we learned during our 7 days of training here is teamwork is of high essence, right? So we did a practical work last night to demonstrate to others, and we are well encouraging our friends, our colleagues out there to be motivated to join the next edition soon. Okay? So we say practical work at Nextgen Creators, right? So you can see I did this particular thing because we don't want to present something that we don't have any control or don't know about. Since I'm an entrepreneur, and I got a lot of my colleagues that are entrepreneurs and wanted to get involved in the field of entrepreneurship, we thought about the news, Halima's travels as a case studies. Not for us, please. It says Halima's travels partner designed prompt via ChatGPT, right? when you have this ChatGPT on your phone, the application on your phone, all you need to do is you give a command. So yes, we told ChatGPT, give us a prompt to design a flyer for Halima Travel Incorporated. We say that keep it simple, clean, professional, and classic. Tell us all what you need to design this flyer. Just tell us a brief listing, everything you need to do this flyer. That's just all. Before now, if I wanted to do any kind of thing, I need to go and pay something like voucher, sometimes 75 $60. So just do a flyer for me. Since January, I pay more for. Since January up to now, everything says this is a review of flyers. But thank God for next year, no more eating my money for flyers. That's not for the women. So we get the prompt. ChatGPT gave us a response. Look, these guys, they just react more. They just ask me whether they even so. So they gave us a response that she gave me all of it. The listed needs are in detail like you see here, the business name, the XYZ and thing. So we feel everything. Come on, wait. Come. So the first thing will ask you the business name. It is not just limited to business. It can be any other thing that you intend to write about. An article, right? Yeah. So when you ask ChatGPT, it will ask you, as there were questions we gave they told us, let us get a business name. We did. We should get the logo, the business logo, or the tagline. That is to say, the one get easy, too easy, right? It's a brand slogan that you can just say it, and people understand where it is coming from, right? Yeah. So then we gave, they asked for the purpose of this flyer. It is for promotion and advertisement, right? So they asked for the services. They will ask you detailed information. All you need to do is to be attentive, take your time and put in the correct command. Okay? So when they ask us, and we answer it. We tell you that look, we're doing flight bookings and issuing of tickets, charter flights, visa assistance, hotel reservation, travel consultancy, airport transfer, it's seen as airport shuttle, right? Yeah. So we tell you, look, we're doing cargo clearing, travel insurance. And they ask for who you want to give this particular flyer to. Mind you, in the world entrepreneurship, you got a specific audience that you sell to. Now, not everybody is selling market to. You get what say, how you call it, some kind of system to women. So for our audience here, our target audience for the travel agency is for what? The students, the tourists, business travelers, family, and you just name it, so on and so forth, right? And then ask us details on how the design should be. What are those images we want to, because the thing is, there are some people out there, they can't read. They will need to see pictures. And in seeing pictures, they might understand the images. While others can read, when they see the images, they see the writings, they want to say, oh, okay, it's a travel agency, you know what I'm saying, right? So now we took everything and said, give a contact, because you give this with all of this important information without giving a contact line that people can reach out to you. So we put a number in there. They ask for the location, we put it there. They ask for email, we put it, and we just give everything. Give the world until you say, well, with all the information we have provided, please go ahead and do all these now. Let's see the magic. Hold on. Baba, you clap for the people now. So this is what ChatGPT gave us. Trust me, when you see this, what you think of? It's so unique, it's so classic. Yeah, you see that? Oh, wow. Take your time. So this is our day. So the first thing they ask about the business name. You see the business name, right? They ask about the logo, you see it, right? They ask for the slogan, they ask for the services, they ask for about the company, just a brief, right? And we need to indicate that, look, we're not just doing it, you can see it as well, and all of the details. How did we get here? It is as the result of the first aspect of computer formulator. Because truth be told, aside from us using ChatGPT, we can as well create this particular flyer locally, or to say manual, right? Yeah. That's one of the aspects of being an entrepreneur. You don't just do one thing at one time. You got to think outside of the box. Let me just say a chat meeting is not available. What can I do next? Right? So when you're doing your fundamental, you will understand that you will go to Microsoft Word, you go to your home page, and you begin to put in the names, you know, the design, the colors. But because we are in a technology world that is advancing, every now and then, we say, look, in all this thing, I'm not going to see that whole day, oh, no. So you know what? ChatGPT, oh yeah, give me. ChatGPT say, yeah, I want it. Clap for mentioning. So they gave us this flyer as a result of the comment that we put in. Whatever you put in is what you get. You put in rubbish, you get rubbish. You put in sense, you get sense. That's one of the essence of using ChatGPT. I didn't know of it. All my years of being entrepreneur or being someone that I can know how to do things, so that yeah, I can't get a big class for my man in the rest of So we look at this thing. If you see this, if you see this flyer, you see detailed information, right? That you don't need to be skeptical of doing business with this industry because why? Our online presence is very unique. And out of this, you can be able to choose from anywhere, any part of the world. Because why? When we just do a flyer, we as well.
This flyer.
With all the money here, they get succeed. All the check here, inshallah, they get succeed. So you see this, who can call this a site? No, I don't need the students. I don't need all of the students. I don't need someone neutral. Who can call, how you call this thing here? How you call this thing? This is so how you call it? QR code. Okay? You see the thing, Sonny? You don't know how to create the thing here? You're big class for our teacher. So, I'm a professor here. The last time I went to one restaurant for one meeting, one of my clients. So one, it's on the Oulema back road. And when I went there, they want to get menu. I just feel the thing scare me. How can we steal you? That's what we steal you. Say stop, brother, like they will not easy. I just say that fake life. But take God for school and learning. When we get to computer fundamental, then the teacher say, you know what? Go to Microsoft enter it. He said, put in your name, put in your contact, put everything. Then he said, what? He put it on it. Display barcode. With apostrophe. Oh, no, not apostrophe, but high quality, a quotation mark. Then we come down to the last and they say, what? Quotation mark with QR. I was saying, the thing, how much is your future? You need to go further. Then we say, you outline everything, you press control, the function Q and F and 9. Then I put the thing in, say, click on it, see what? Top of you, I'm going to say, bah! The thing appears and say, what? QR code. You don't need that flyer, that heavy menu to go be practical face. You just need to take your time. Put that phone here that you can do or scanning. We don't do fake here. Everything we learn is practical. You just need to just go, you just pam. They see all of the details. Look, nobody can be there about Mohammed with you. Jai go. Okay. So, on you get this one here. Then we just look at your phone for long, your phone time on. It's the all time, they're loud. Because I didn't say before, you say you're telling someone what it is. Then I just come behind the day. It just came. But your phone has to be still. So you get rid of the copy it. In this one, you can see that the company name is indicated, the contact number, the business name, all the information that you need. Right? Go back. No, it's not easy. We're fighting this small. Then we get our website. The last time I checked, sometime last year, I go ask one guy to help me to build a website. The guy looked at me, I told him my company was confusing. He said, give me 700. Pull me, you're taking the money from. Because when they come at the beginning, he said, give me 700. I said, brother, I will call you later. But till go for the 20 years, I beg you to give a round of applause. I want to show to the guys. Give a round of applause to the men. The men kind of first day explain. I said, look, you need to explain it because my kind of man, my people in front of me, but this time around, will carry the answer. But yesterday, we started demonstrating. We open our application, they call it cloud. And then we gave a prompt. We gave a prompt to ChatGPT again. We said, look, the company can be beautiful like this. Then, ain't get no website. ChatGPT say, I say, yeah. So then we create a thing. Then I put the thing inside. I tell you, say, website design prompt for animal showers incorporated. It gave me all the things I want. Go down small. I said, go, the high thing is again. Just say, yeah, continue. Then we fill in all the details, same as we did with the flyers, right? The only difference is this one has a coding. And because you are now Nextgen creator, we can display our coding to you, right? So we're going to get between ourselves, you know. The thing when you see the AFL, the police, they say, Alpha Bravo, Charlie, we do Delta. So then when I explain to you, if you want to know that kind of the school or contact us, you're going to say it for you. That's our teacher there. So we get the comment and they told us to provide all of the details. And as they told us, we provided all of the details. After we told ChatGPT, we copied those details, we posted it in cloud. It's responsible structure to design every aspect of a website. And we put it in, they say loading, they say reading, they say creating, they say this. I said, this thing is talking much. Before we move on, ISE.
Weekend.
In the ISE. Enough fun. So we got a website for animal showers. We are very excited to meet here. When they say the example, I didn't do no example anybody. Then they say, can't tell us the burger or what they do. I give myself. So then I give my information, and that's how we created a website for happiness travels, indicating all of our destinations, just few because of the space. So come down. We get out the CEO said, stop it right there, let us see it. Let us see it. If you don't want to see it, because I want to see it. Now see it, let us see it. But by have fun? That's fun. When somebody get on this website, when they want to buy ticket, eh? So I talking to my teacher. Continue, I don't want to. So we get details about the website, about the company, how you can locate us, what are those things that we're offering, what are those services, what time we open, what time we close, you know, what are those routes, what are those airlines, and we get all of these details and go further down. So you see some of the difference between the importance of creating a website. You can create a flyer, but you cannot get the sort of high quality English program for the students. This sort of space wherein you will get this kind of graphics where go down small. Let me show something on the show. Go down small. So okay, right, kind of small, right there. You see it? When we give you the flyer, you will not get space to see your name and see quality. But when you create the website, it gives you your name, space, it gives you contact, it gives you email, then boom, go down. Then you go down, you say send inquiry. That way, even in America, in Australia, in Canada, you don't need to pay your way to come here to come ask for a ticket or any kind of business that you're building tomorrow, right? I believe all of us that came here, there's a reason why you came here, not just to learn and go and sit down, no, but to learn and put it into something that will benefit you at tomorrow when you're going to see, you'll be proud of you, right? So they were saying the details, hey, we'll get on to you, pew. Customer from America want you to check ticket. Somebody from Canada want to order for this hijab or the dresses, right? So then we were able to raise and build this sort of unique website that is accurate, so it's not just for pay. Please follow me on it. You know, I'm copying you already. Let's go to the other aspect.
Is it live?
Yes, ma'am. No, go to this independence, what do you call it? No, go to the same word, right? come down to the next picture. So yeah, this morning I was lying down and when we go through our group chat, we use our fund for creation, so I said, but then why not as a CEO bless people with something for independence? He said, I'm money, or I'm looking for it. But then I thought about, as a content creator, a web designer, someone that already knows the system. I said, bam, bam. I said, but we all know that all our business, right? Yeah. And independence is on Sunday. So this is what I was able to create. Having Independence Day in Liberia, all Liberians within and outside of the country. Today we celebrate, that is on Sunday or not today now. We celebrate XYZ, 4 o'clock, from the upper the CEO, the CY, to come to school, to carry the hand, good. We not stop there. We get another training, we call it Canva. So there's a difference between Canva and that of ChatGPT. Somebody asked what the difference. You are a student? You are a student? Come. Come and say she go on life. Come. So when we say Canva, we are trying creating flyers and other things on ChatGPT. This time around we probably to do a manual creation on Canva. So for that you see we started from scratch. Canva is a very unique way where you see we got templates. Imagine you wanted to create something, whether invitation card, logo, complimentary card, you want to do a letter, you don't have any aspect or any idea. All you need to do is just to come to your templates. It will give you different sort of invitation of people have using the passwords installed in their web, right? You can copy it. Either you want to do it from theirs or it inspires you to create your own. Okay? So here we got elements. Click on there to see it. And turn it on. So you see with these elements, you can be able to design anything you want to create. It helps you to design, put in graphics, the graphic work, the shape. You can as well animate, like when you see the woman here, so we can put anything animation on. She started talking about independence, but woman will talk about scary. Some plan about it, so next time we'll be able to talk for you. So come down to the text. We got text. As soon as you open a template that is blank, when you want to insert letters or wordings, you come back to your text. So you can begin to check all those 250 million. Now on the basis, so you want to text somebody, your uncle, you want asking for independence, you can create something here. So you sweet and unique. Bam! You save it, send it to him. You got a brand. You got uploads. Assuming, okay, the brand here will help you to give a heading of your creation, the name. We say what independence, right? How you got this independence is from this heading, right? Other letters, you use your branding. You say upload. You want to use some pictures or graphic that for the seal. It's all these things that you see, the seal at the background. We never had it on this machine. What we did, we went to Google.com. We downloaded it, we brought it, we uploaded it, and we were able to add it to our creation. We got tools. These ones, you can use it to draw within your, whatever you design you're creating, right? And then we come down to projects. Those are the things that you already created. Whatever time you want to go back to it to do editing or enhance it, right? And we got apps. Come down to apps. After the program here, you get launched on Martin Liberty. So you got apps, just in case you want to get some music and other things, you just scroll there. So for time's sake, I stop it for now.
Thank you. Please increase the clap for our students. I even forgot some of the steps, but they still reminded me. So, okay, these were areas that you thought, I forgot everything. However, thank you, and you did your best and presented for us everything we thought, and by the grace of God, all of them actually are top-notch, and we cover them with in-depth knowledge within those areas. That's why we did not make the courses to be much. We dealt with 3 areas. So the computer fundamental, the web development, and that of the content creation. So these 3 areas are places that they really touch, and like you saw from the demonstration, I think you can best scale. Okay, so with this, we will kindly hear from our guest speaker who came to grace his great congregation. Let us please rise and welcome our guest speaker. The guest speaker, you are welcome.
In the presence of the Imam, the Secretary General, the Directors, the National Muslim Council of Africa, students, guests, students, and teachers. Let me thank Kaba for inviting me to be here today. You know, I was deeply impressed by the presentation here today. And it just reminded me of the need for the Islamic community for this kind of school. I was just imagining bringing piece of our mountain. You know, they say about preparing kutuba, sermon, and for them to benefit from this kind of technology, to help them get their messages to the size. Because I think that's probably coming to that. If I will go to some of the messages, the hutuba, the time of the hutuba, generally will depend on the audience. If you see certain people then, the hutuba becomes longer. Or sometimes the theme will change, doesn't it? So that one I have declared, they seem that it's very clear to me. And they seem to be people of the popular. They become zakat. For something like this, simple as the point can help us to improve our messaging. So I want to say a big thank you. And maybe I will discuss this idea with the young people to see how we all can help to organize something like this. I always like learning because myself I'm a teacher. And the good thing about teaching is that every time you teach, you learn also. Because in order for you to go stay in class and start talking, you got to make sure, especially when you have very smart students like these, you got to make sure that you get yourself up around with the material and all that. So, thank you very much, and we will continue to work with this foundation. I'm sure most of you have heard that one of the current focuses of the National Muslim Council of Liberia is the establishment of Islamic University. In that is what it is computer science. Because we all see the need for that in our society. You know, I was listening to Poland, I hope I'm pronouncing it.
Yes, sir.
We can't, too many times, like I was sitting yesterday, I had to work on a paper on the court. And I was running out of time. So probably if I had this kind of responders.
Welcome to Nextgen.
I will find the time to talk to Masako.
Yes, sir.
Oh, the tableau, to see how they can help my front
Right.
in, being able to be collecting like this to help us with our work. So what you have done today by bringing me in, I think you have made me part of the student population.
Of course.
Thank you. A hand on the applause for our he said he wants to be with Nextgen. So when you are with the next generation, make sure that you are always at the top. So you are welcome on board. Yeah, you are welcome. Thank you and thank you. Okay, so with that being said, we actually went through these trainings and other things, and so some of our students who never had these sort of experiences, they thought it wise to say, okay, we want to come out doing the program and be able to tell the people that we were not with this knowledge, we did not know this one, and we were not actually in this capacity, but with the knowledge we have gained, we can say at least we are somewhere. So there are two of our students we will be calling, and the first is the female, which is Mariama and Dablo, so that we can hear a testimony of our program. Mariam?
Yes, ma'am.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Marwa M. Abu, and I want to thank the Almighty Allah for giving me this opportunity to attend the Nextgen Bootcamp 2026. I'm really excited because I learned a lot of new things. So during these 2 weeks of training, I learned how, but then I only knew how to put on a computer into office. I didn't know anything about it, to be frank.
Tell him.
But with Nextgen, I have learned how to create a folder.
I tell you.
I learned how to create my own flyer.
I tell you.
Business flyer. I also know that later my computer like how to write letter to hundreds of persons.
Right.
You need to get their name. A shopper is very easy.
Right.
And I also learned how to design a website. I didn't know anything about that.
I say shout out to Nextgen.
So I learned how to create a lot. I didn't know anything about but with Nextgen, I didn't know how to put in a prompt to ChatGPT and instruct them what I want and it gave me. And I'm grateful for that. I'm also grateful to the organizer, to our trainers, our teacher, Mr. Dando, Mr. Masakwe, and Mr. Barry.
Thank you. She learned how to set one letter hundreds of persons in 1 minute, or less than a minute, just by few clicks. So when you come to Nextgen, you will load a few clicks. So we want to call our student again, Moses, to come and give this.
Okay, words are inadequate to express. Firstly, I want to extend thanks and appreciation to the Mohammed Foundation for their brilliant job. You know, it's an opportunity for us as a student to learn many things. But if you don't have the opportunity, or you don't have the connection, all those things would be a privilege for you. So, as a participant of Nextgen, you know, I learned many things. First, when I came, it was very tough for me. The first day I sat, and then our presenter taught us about fundamental computer. I was like, wow, how does this going to work for me? You know, the first thing I learned, he said we should create a letter. And this letter should be going to more than 3 or 4 persons. I was like, how did this happen? Because I only have 1 person in here. It's okay, put in 2 to 3 persons in, and I did. He said, highlight and do something. As soon as I showed it down, I saw more than 5 persons in the room. I said, wow, it's very great. And for what's designing, content creation, I thought why to do content creation because I want to become a motivational speaker. But how can I do this video? To go ask AI to do a video without having any content on it, even though it was like, I need to go learn more from Nextgen. So after my brother told me that when I say I have opportunity for it, I said, wow bro, that's great. But how can I be there and say, trust me? And by the grace of the Almighty Allah, I was able to meet Mr. Mastercourt. So, you see today I can be able to create my own video, do flyers, and also have basic concept when it comes to fundamental computer. I also want to use this as an opportunity to advise people out there, you know, we have to make things easier for ourselves. And making it easier for ourselves, we have to use this platform. We have Nextgen Creators. It's about empowering the next generation. So to make it easier for ourselves, just use this program to make your work easier. So I advise you to use this platform. Nextgen. So come to Nextgen Creators to make your talent more, you know, brilliant when it comes to creations.
Right.
So I advise you to make this as an opportunity for the next program. So thank you very much.
Thank you. And so we are getting to see that there are lots and lots from within our participants and who actually got testimony. And we say that we want to actually welcome all of them on board to be able to explain to you then it means that we will not go from here. So, but they are loaded and you can test them from here. So, we will have to get some remarks, and before getting to the remarks, we have a special invited guest as well, who is not though our guest speaker, but is an entrepreneur that you heard the introduction, who is going to talk to us on the essence of preparing ourselves in a better way. And as such, it is best we always prepare ourselves because the future is bright. And if you are prepared for that future, it means that you are going to be in the right place. But if you are not prepared, you're going to be living in the future and feel like you are living in the past. So, want to welcome Mrs. Benu Masakoe Kiau.
I am so excited to be here. Mohammed, yeah, please come with me. Mohammed is my little brother, the one that next to me. Mohammed, I really was taking care of Mohammed for the young until I left to the US. Today, sitting over there and seeing Mohammed teaching people, and people are so excited about what he's teaching, I am one proud big sister. I am really, really proud of him. So when he told me that he was doing this class this year again, I told myself, man, I have to buy a plane ticket to be there. No matter how high it is, I have to be there. Because when he asked me a couple of years ago, he wanted to go to Ghana to go learn computer skill. I told him, you shouldn't go taking his sister, gave me the opportunity. So then he always tells me, sister, you're the first person that made me to buy a plane ticket, the first person that made me to buy a plane, right? And I always laugh about that. But guess what he did? He did not just got in that plane to go to Ghana. He went to Ghana, he capitalized on what he saw in Ghana, and he moved forward, and today he's a teacher. Today he's learning. Today he's empowering the next generation. Today he's even trying to teach Imam now what to use to make life easy. So Mohammed, I am one big, proud sister. And I hope and pray that the Almighty Allah take you to bigger places. Amen. I pray that the Almighty Allah give you more knowledge. Amen. I pray that your next class or the next student, you guys, everyone of the brothers, you guys should have a bigger class than what you have today. Amen. I pray that today, this year, or today, just not should be the end of what you have started. Because the word next generation is what I'm standing here today as an entrepreneur. Back then, I never knew what was called next generation. I only learned from my mom. So when I called Mohammed created the next generation, I was like, wow, he saw me. And he came up with a name. Because from my mother training, today I have a generation, I'm empowering people in the US and teaching them as well as they work for me. So Mohammed, this name was created for me. Let me tell you today. Every time I see this name, I'm so excited. I say, wow, my brother created something. And he never knew that he was creating it for me. So Mohammed, I say thank you. Now let me go to my entrepreneurship. Go back to the works we have. I left for the US in 2013. But before leaving, as my sister said, entrepreneurs are not made. We are not copy and paste. We are born with it. We have the ego. We have something. We have that drive. We always want to go and go get it and go get it and go get it. An entrepreneur is somebody who always get up. They're the first to get up, they last to sleep. The first to get somewhere and they observe the error, they have vision. They see beyond an ordinary man. Somebody getting here right now, looking at the building. When I was coming upstairs, my first day entering this building, I look at it, I was like, wow. Imagine the person that owns this building, if they can do this, do this, do this, do this, guess what? That person has a lot of money. Because I was watching the vision. An ordinary man walked in here, all they cares about, I'm going on Tesla. I'm not looking at what the building can give the next generation. No, they are just walking through that building. But when I go somewhere, I am standing up there, I'm observing, I'm looking, I'm trying to visualize what else can I do here? What else do I see? What business can I go into? And with the Almighty Allah above all, I own a business in the US. And I've been an entrepreneur my entire life. From selling milk candy, to coconut candy, to
doing employee, to hiring people in the US, to do it. I have been an entrepreneur my entire life. So today, you guys, whosoever came from the beginning of the studies to now, this shouldn't be the end.
Right.
See the one next generation?
Right.
Next gen or next generation, it shouldn't be the end. An entrepreneur is not just somebody who do business. An entrepreneur is somebody who can create a company.
Right.
An entrepreneur is somebody who can do from owning a store to owning a business, but there's a lot of ups and downs. A lot of ups and downs. I personally have gone through it. I will give you guys the good side, the middle side, the joyful side, and the sad side. But guess what? At the end of the day, you are still an entrepreneur.
Right.
When I got to the US, I had my first business in 2015. That collapsed. When somebody say I have been successful in business, they're not just telling you, oh yeah, I had your kid yesterday. No. They have gone through hell and went from hell and came back.
Right.
When I opened my first business in 2023 in the US, guess what? It went down. My first next door neighbor used to literally throw trash. That is on my clients.
Right.
I had to close that business down. And then from there, I opened another store. My second person almost nearly killed me. I closed that. The 10 business I owned in the United States, I was told to leave. That business almost killed my husband, and then he ended up being paralyzed. I did not give up because I am an entrepreneur.
You gotta be resilient.
I never gave up. There is something in an entrepreneur spirit that calls never giving up.
No way.
We do not give up at all. We don't give up. No matter how life throws us down, we get up and we stand with us and we're going to keep on working. As long as you put your head down to the Almighty Allah, you pray, you don't give up.
No way.
You do not give up. The last business I opened in the US today, I can leave and travel wherever I want to go to. I have people that got my back. I have staff that works. I have people that go above and beyond to do what it takes for the business to be successful. I have the hair salon, I own the hair store. I'm trying to expand it here. I just opened like two stores. They're still trying to find out, finish it. So when Mohammed called me, like, since I'm opening this, I was so excited. I said, I can be a guest speaker. I can tell them what it takes to be a business owner. I can tell them what it takes to learn something and learn on that and move beyond that and be a bigger person to work and empower other people. So, through all my years of failure, until today I am where I am, until coming back to Africa and trying to expand and trying to empower the next generation like Mohammed when he's doing. It wasn't easy. So today when you guys sit here and learn computer, without computer I wouldn't be having a business in the US. I will tell you today. What you're learning here is just something simple to you. But for us in the US it's something hard, I mean, but for us it's something simple. Because it's something that we use every single day. Today I went to go buy the sandals in the store. And I was asking the guy, hey, there's a way I have to send money to you. He's like, no, we use credit card. Ooh, I was so excited. I said, wow, okay, yeah, this is my debit card, and I'm talking in, I'm talking out. Somebody who does not have a computer knowledge, we even know how to use that credit card or the debit card. So whatever you guys learn in this place today, do it to the best of your knowledge. Do not just learn it today and walk out of here because you're starting an entrepreneurship. She already owned a business. Guess what? She built on that business to move forward. She built on that business. She's going to be building on it. She learned one thing today, she learned on the next thing. Right. But if you leave from here today and you set it down and say, well, if you set a flower down, guess what? If you don't water it, it dies. That flower's dying. So if you leave from here today, that will be your learning team. The next thing you do, continuously learn. Even if you don't want to teach somebody else, that's how you learn. I teach people at the salon how to do hair because I personally, I don't have a college degree. I do not have a college degree. I believe in education, don't get me wrong, but I believe in building on what I already have, then going back to college. See how that works? In Africa, African people say, college, college, college. In America, the kids will be in high school, they're learning something on them. By the time they get out of high school, they already have something under that belt.
Right.
Then when they finish in college, the other person already making $100,000.
Right.
Why in Africa, we have our parents that would just say, high school, college. Every day, mama pick a for the father. Every day, mama pick a and I live my way. Every day, mama pick a to that. No. While you in college, learn something. Use that skill to get a job. When I went to the U.S., when I learned from my mom how to do that in Liberia, I went to the U.S., I used that skill. Today, I'm able to pay $10,000, $12,000 in bills while in this way. Because I used that one thing that I learned from my mom, which was hair, and I advanced my skill. Today, and from there, I went to cosmetology school. Today, I hold scissors. I can just cut a man hair like I'm cutting nothing. I can just cut a white woman. I hold long white woman hair and then I cut it. Because I took that one skill that I learned from my mom, and I advanced myself, and I read. I didn't just go put it down. Because if I had just put it down, that flower wouldn't have grown. I wouldn't have been here today. So today, the skill you got learned here, do not just put it down when you leave this building. Do not just put it, I learned from here. Go. Learn. Ask people. Go on YouTube. Go on Facebook. You see that Facebook I use for posting picture? I use Facebook for business. You see that Instagram I use for telling somebody, hey, man, that's done. I use that Instagram for business. You see the TikTok I use for watching all the shit on the desk. What happened? I use it for business. So technology today is not just for, oh, I learned how to use this. It's something that you build on, and you get better, and you get better, and you get better. And guess what? You become an entrepreneur, you hire people, you become a millionaire. Today we have Jeff Bezos, we have all these people, they learn it one step at a time. From there they went to get a college degree. I'm in college right now, as I'm talking to you. I refuse to go to college for the first time. I think we broke out to go to school. I gotta start getting, at least making $100,000 before I start looking for a college degree. Because without any skill, you can earn a college degree and then graduate, you might not even find a job for a college degree. You can have all, I know people who have all the degrees. I'm telling you, they got a master's degree. They can't even make $200 a month. Because they don't have a skill. They don't have something that they can go back to. They don't have something, they don't have the entrepreneurial spirit that we have. That no matter what our degree, it's not like I'm not educated. It's like I sit here and read a whole essay for you. But I refuse back then to get a college degree until I can take what I want to take. And then go back and get a college degree. So computer skills today, you learn something for 2 weeks. Do not take that 2 weeks for granted. This should be one of the best 2 weeks of your life. This should be one of the best 2 weeks that you can take and go out there and find, hey, are you hiring? I can just be here to be printing on paper. Guess what? You print paper, you learn from printing that paper. You go somewhere else, you learn something else. You go something else, you learn something else. Until you can keep on building on that skill and become one of the best. And guess what we hire? We hire their imam. They're coming to come. Then we're going to call them like, Imam, you want a job? They will be hiring you to go to their program. So please, as we all sitting here today, every one of us here, don't let this to be your last. I refuse to let it right here to be my last. And I went, I advanced myself. I'm sitting here today, I get clients calling me back to back. Sometimes I have to tell them, no, I can't do it anymore. I need a break. I need a break. I want to come back to the lecture and do and be very brother. Hey, I need you to give me 50 t-shirts. And those 50 t-shirts, guess what? You're making money out of it. I need you to give me a flyer. I need you to give me a card. I need you to make the money. I don't have the time to do it. Even though I know how to do it, but I don't. But I can hire you because you went to Next Generation Bootcamp. I can hire you and be like, hey, can you do my flyers? Can you do my this? Can you do my that? Just from learning this simple form. And capitalizing on it. Remember what I said, when I sent Mohammed to Ghana, he did not go and sit and cross his feet. He went there and he took every opportunity to the fullest. Today he's teaching you guys. So when he teach you take all the opportunity that you have and move forward and make life better for you. Make life better. Make life better. Hire people too. Don't be the bystander. Hey, I want to ask you something. If you say, they say, I ain't do I love when they say, I didn't be a day. What did people say for sex? I didn't, I let you say, no. My mom would have taught me how to braid her in 2 weeks. But guess what? I mean, they money out of me. The thing that I can say, like, well, I can't get you. It's a multi-million-year business in America. It's a multi-million. I don't have a, my husband is sick, but I do everything from here. Everything, I get it from here. I pay my mortgage from here, I pay my bills from here, I buy the ticket from here, I do everything from here. I have my brothers and sisters and siblings just for doing it. And you can do the same thing too. You guys, all of you can do this too. This, when I come back after maybe 1 year or 6 months, I want to see some, I want to call you. If anyone of you know how to do flyers, I'll give you the contact. I will go hire somebody else. Right now, I am looking for who can do me a t-shirt for my new staff.
Before you come up with
Who can do me a logo? I mean, I already got my logo. Who can print out my t-shirts for my aprons, my bundle. So guess what? After 6 months, when I come back, guess who I'm giving those contracts to?
To us.
Let this be one of the best things you have learned. Let it be, build on it, build on it, build on it, and hire somebody else. And you can be your own boss. You can travel, you can get it, play, you can do it. And I have very simple math, 2 plus 2, 2. You go. I think they say 2 plus 2 like full like that. But already 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. And I have it's easy. Very easy. It's the mindset, the entrepreneur mindset, not the lazy mindset. Okay? So I just want to appreciate all of our sponsors who took this time to help our 3 brothers here in Mohammed. What's his name? Diablo and the other guy, Barry. The 3 gentlemen who came up together with the idea to make this empowering young generation. And trust me, I can tell, I can see empowering someone. Not even young generation, I can see empowering older generation as well. So I just want to say, y'all, thank you for everything. Congratulations to each and every one of y'all. Pray the Almighty Allah take you from one level to another level, to another level, to another level. And I personally can put in work for one of y'all. Okay? And if you want, you can follow me on Facebook, text me, whatever. Like, hey, Miss Bennett, when you coming back, you know, I don't mind, I will respond. If I have the time, sometimes go when I get it. If I don't have the time, just shoot me a text. Like, hey, I went to Mohammed Next Generation class, you know, I was there. Let's do connection. Connect. Don't just land here and then walk out and then be done with it. So we all can connect with each other with social media, and you can text me. And if I have a job, I'm coming back, I can give it to you. Or somebody else is hiring that I know, I can actually refer you to it. And that's how.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. That is a very great motivation, and we highly appreciate that. You know, at least we are somewhere. So this is our agenda one, the master of the ceremony, right? So there is a little amendment I want to do. We would want to hear briefly from our chef, the booklet. to give us some words of advice and encouragement. And after that, we'll continue the program. Just real quick.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Peace of Allah is for all of you. We are highly impressed on this skill training, digital training, especially with the involvement of young people. They are the future. If they are adequately prepared to face future challenges, this country will be a better country for all of us. If we don't prepare our young people for the future challenges, then we don't have a country. Or we will say the young people are the future leaders. That's the reality. The young people, when they are adequately prepared, will build a stronger nation. They are not make use of this beneficial knowledge we have made for us. I want to thank the team, next generation, for coming up with this idea to collaborate with us. They are in Saudi Arabia in school, but they want to get back to their community what they are acquiring in Saudi Arabia. So you too are letting spread this knowledge to others. Teach one, teach all. They are give all the courage to do so. When they approached us last time about this collaboration, I consulted our program director, and our vice chairman for this foundation. They all agreed that we should collaborate with them. The Mohammed Foundation, under our standing committees, we have a special committee called Committee on Communication, Collaboration and Partnership. So we are in line with the working tools of our institution. And they came, we planned the program together. We are being working successfully, we are all working here every day. To make sure that things are done the proper way. So we want to thank them, we want to encourage them to continue to contribute to the society, to also inspire other young people, generation, to emulate their good example. The other rewarding abundantly. The other guide them because they are young people, the other protect them. We are highly impressed about this training. And we need this one will not be the first or the last. We will encourage other people, so we can have interactions with other youth organizations in Liberia, to plan programs together, to work together for the betterment of our society. Where I want to thank all of you. We raised a lot of people. The young people in Liberia, most of them are careless, but later they came in their numbers. As they did go by, they started, going back. Some of them did not even come back again. Those who are committed, they came back and they have gained knowledge of being beneficial and useful, not only to themselves, but to the rest of our community. They are rewarded for that. Again, I want to take this time to thank the King of Peace. We are waiting now for the grand final at continental level. Probably they may go to Morocco or we do the program online. So these are things, activities we are doing. Running competition, we are encouraging that. Our students, 12-year-old students are in Liberia today, they have memorized Quran. We support intellectual programs. So we want to thank him. May Allah give you long life, good health, and for the people of Morocco, prosperity, peace and stability. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Okay, so we thank you, Chef, for the brilliant remark. And also, Nextgen, know, the vision came and the visionaries were shown, and behind one of the visionaries there is a spokesperson. Let me put it that way. A speaker came and spoke. That is our guest. This is Yahoo. And in the midst, we also have, you know, whenever you see electricity, there is a powerhouse somewhere, right? And there are wires connected, helping provide the electricity. So the generator that have been providing for us the electricity. Today we have Mrs. Yahoo. Today we have Mr. Massapoy, and the rest of other dignitaries is here in presence of Mr. Augustine G. Massapoy. Please come up. He is the father of Mr. Mohammed Massapoy and Mrs. Benu Massapoy. So we want to hear from our dad. At least you speak to our people a little.
Today is a wonderful day that I cannot even able to express myself, because where I came from the bottom of the grassroots, onto the union of district, this is so solemn, Massapoy, and Augustine where Massapoy who stand before you here, are blessed up with 4 living children. The other one is Edu. Massapoy, but she is not married to kill. And from the beginning, it was tough, very tough with black. I have not been working on my usual statements, from my usual standard when I graduated from high school. 1984, graduated from the Liberia from my high school. I never had the opportunity to follow my education. And after that, the war began. Struggle through the war. No job. Managed with contracts. Educate them. Today, they can very proud. I can even want to express the word. But it is the Almighty Allah who has that blessing stored upon me to have them today train our young forces with what they are learning on the land. You know, sometimes when I say, people look at me and say, oh, Mr. Massapoy, I live Freeport. Since I moved Freeport in 1992, still living there. People want me to leave. They also want me to leave Freeport. I said, well, I'm okay here. Even though water comes and reaches all sometimes it comes, but I'm okay. All you people here, educated here, I am here, I'm not getting sick. I'm moving up and down, trying to find the food. I will leave, but it's a matter of time. But I said, okay, now, if you force me to leave now, if I do go in the dish, I do not get out. So we'll wait a little while and prepare him for a place that when I shall give, I will be able to be realized. So, gentlemen, you shouldn't take this for granted. You youth this time, sometimes they feel in themselves. Reason is that if the training that was going on here, if they are going to say when they have tokens for participants who will be here after the training, they should give them some token. You are going to see this place packed, and you will not be able. Because the many foreigners suppose want to volunteer services, and in life they do to volunteer. If you volunteer your service, you work for somebody, they don't pay you, the other will pay you. If the other doesn't pay you, it will go after your offspring of your generation. Today, what I'm saying, I did a lot of work for people and not paid. Today, the pay is to my children. And when they have been paid, I'm certified. So, not to go long, just to tell you who underwent this training, please make it your best. Do not take it for granted. I beg you. Try, train others, and try to start working for yourself. Because if you work for yourself, it's okay. For me, I don't know computer. I don't like to play. You see the phone that's over here? It's a smart one. But I don't go into it. I only call, send message, and do other things with it. That is sufficient for me. But you this your technology that have come, every day that breaks, you have to learn. Every day that breaks, you learn it. And if you take advantage of this, it will be good for you. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Okay, so thank you. Our house is our father in the house, and thank you. It's a very good motivator. Alright, so we come to a very important part, and that is the presentation of our certificates. We are going to present the certificates to the participants, and then we will also present certificates of appreciation to distinguished people. And our partner, Mohammed is going to be part of the presentation. So Mohammed will present certificate, and our distinguished guests will also present certificates. So we will firstly call on our counselor to kindly come and present the certificate to the first 3 persons on our list. Counselor, you are welcome. So when I call your name, you kindly come out. So your certificate will be presented to you by our honorable counselor. The first person on our list is Amina S. Ukle. Please give a round of applause. Our camera to be set. At least, Amina, congratulations. Distinguished personality in our midst by the name Mrs. Enum Asapoy Yao, please begin. All right, we call the first person is Mohammed S. Dublin.
Mohammed, I think enter the back.
Yeah, he's here. Mohammed S. Dublin. Thank you, Mohammed. We call Mario M.A. Dab. And the last, we call Maria Ma M. Olafali. Thank you for distinguished. Yes. Thank you. So we will call Mohammed the Sixth. So please give us the representative to do the presentation of this certificate. Okay, we'll call Army B. Jasper. Okay, and the next person is J. Moses Beverly. All right, thank you, and thank you, our dear Eric. So the last certificate will be done by a representative from Nextgen, who will present certificate to our next batch of people. So we'll call on Mr. Masakwe to come and present certificate to Dauda S. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the certification. And go straight to go quickly to the next. Our distinguished guest wants to be, so we go strictly to the next. We get to Mr. Masakwe, who will give us a brief remarks. We have briefly, let us just go through the last phase of this. We have certificate of appreciation that we are giving to some distinguished personalities who actually helped us throughout this training. And one of said persons is Mr. Sony. Please come forward for a certificate of appreciation.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right, the next person is Mariama LKW. He was devoted also with other functions. Certificate of appreciation.
Thank you, ma.
And we have Mr. Noah Cherry. Mr. Noah Cherry is one of our utility officers who will be taking us around. Thank you so much for your nice work.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so we will now pass on to Mr. Masakwe to give us a little statement, and from there we'll get position.
Okay, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So before we do the next appreciation, I would first like to make a very short statement and appreciate the messages on the Sixth Foundation for coming to sponsor this entire program. This is something that is rare to find within the Liberian community, especially considering the fact that they are doing exactly what we are doing. But then yet they say, okay, you people come over, since you guys are young people trying to give back to society, come we are going to sponsor the program and help people give back to society. So I want to take this moment to say our headers, we appreciate you people so much, and Allah reward every effort that was put into this program in making it a resounding success or a successful one. We do not take any of that for granted. We ask Allah to continue to empower new people, to continue to strengthen Mohammed VI's foundation, and continue to keep people stronger in good health, to keep giving out to the younger people and to our country, Liberia.
We have also been speedy recovery to our president for the foundation, and grant him good health and help all the members who are not well and other granted complete health. Okay, so we got to check the clip for the closing remarks, and we'll just about everything together. Our distinguished guests come to go through the closing remarks and that of our prayer, and we please stay to do our group photos. Okay, let's open.
Assalamu alaikum. I would like to seize this good opportunity to say congratulations to all of our participants. We are committed to take part in this all-important training, inter-training skill program. The other reward your efforts. You know, young people in Liberia, you have to prepare. You are paying too much time to entertainment industry. For example, football. If there was a dancing competition, we don't have space to give those people.
Exactly.
And that's not going to help you. You have to, in order for you to be the future of this country, you must prepare ahead of the challenges that you have to face. So we want to thank you, we want to encourage you to continue with this. Learn more skills, especially when it comes to guitar skills. This is the era of technology. You know, if you are not operant when it comes to system, you travel, you face a lot of problems. So we need to pay serious attention to the education of the young people, and you to have to apply your efforts to learn more skills. They are not reward you. So we want to thank our brothers who suggested this to us. You know, Adalu ala khayri kafa'ili. Someone who guides you to do good. You all have equal pay. Not only that, you just set out to say do this. We all combine our efforts. We collaborated to work together. And that is fundamental teaching of Islam. When we talk about collaboration, that is fundamental for our successes. Fundamental requirement for success. In at least Surah Al-Ma'idah, that's chapter 5, the Holy Quran, Allah says, وَتَعَوَنُوا عَلَى الْبِرِّ وَالتَّقْوَى وَلَا تَعَوَنُوا عَلَى الْإِثْمِ وَالْعُدْوَانِ. Allah says, you help each other, one another, in good deeds and righteousness, but do not help one another in sin and aggression. Exactly, we are collaborating in righteousness and good deeds. May Allah give us the reward. So thank you, my brothers, for doing a great job for young people. May Allah reward you. May Allah guide you. May Allah make you successful in all of your undertakings. To all of the foundation members, we say congratulations for your hard work and cooperation. We wish all of you success. We say, in conclusion, we say, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi.
Yes, one of the questions, what are these programs? Because I know you guys come over during the vacation, this program. What is also off-season? That is, can you do it regularly throughout if you are not here and move up and that possible? If it's possible, after someone getting a role. Yeah. You are going to ask for some people in back, so.
Okay, as I stated initially, we are launching our website very soon. We have designed all of the courses that are taught here, from beginner to intermediate and down to advanced. So the phase which we have brought you guys to is that's the beginner level of it, right? If you want to do the advanced or the intermediate of this training, you come back to Nextgen, sign up through our website, we will organize a class for you online. Right?
What about new students who want to follow that process?
Yes, we can still organize online beginner training for them until we are back again next year, inshallah, to do the interesting training.
Closing prayer, right?
Okay, yeah. So we do the closing program, prayer, and then our elders will do the good pictures first. From there we go to participate in the special practice. So we start with the elders first, after that we go for the what we have done is nothing. We have the hard copy of the certificates, we give it to you, and then do the documentary after. So those who are selected to do the documentary with us should please stay. After the closing.
ربنا اتنا من لدنك رحمة وهب لنا من أمرنا رشدا. ربنا اتنا من لدنك رحمة وهب لنا من أمرنا رشدا. اللهم اجعل اجتماعنا هذا اجتماعا مرحوما وتفرقنا من بعده تفرقا معصوما ولا تضع فينا ولا بيننا ولا من شقيا ولا محروما برحمتك يا ارحم الراحمين ويا غياثا تغزينا ألسنا يا الله يا مغيث. اللهم يا ميسر يسير امورنا في الدنيا والاخره بتيسيرك يا الله يا ميسر. التيسير الأصير عليك يسير وكان ذلك لله يسيرا سنيسره لليسرى. يا هي القيوم برحمتك نستغيث يا هي يا قيوم برحمتك نغيث. أغثنا يا الله يا رحمن يا مغيث. اللهم اصلح لنا شأننا كله ولا تكلنا إلى أنفسنا طرفة عين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم اجعل ليبيا بلدا إسلاميا واجعل قادته وحكامه ومحكوميه مسلمين برحمتك يا ارحم الراحمين. اللهم اجعل البلد امنا مطمئنا وارزق اهله وسائر بلدان المسلمين. ربنا اغفر لنا ولوالدينا ولجميع المؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين والمسلمات الاحياء والاموات يا قاضي هوائجنا يا مجيب الدعوات استجيب دعانا برحمتك يا ارحم الراحمين. جزا الله ان محمدا ما هو اهله مستحقه. سبحان ربك رب العزه عما يصفون سلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى اله وصحبه وسلم.
show on the